Senior Fitness. I'm Shannon with HealthTeam Advantage Living Plus. I'm going to give it a couple minutes to see if anybody joins us live today. This will be posted after we finish up our workout today. So we will get started shortly. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's nice and sunny and beautiful outside today, but it is hot. So I hope you guys are staying hydrated and cool and staying in the air conditioning and making sure you're staying safe and healthy. So like I said, we'll give it a couple minutes so we can get started. And then what we're going to do today is about 25-minute workout, and this is very gentle. This is great for beginners, and I have a couple things available that might be helpful for you during this workout today. So today I have a chair, so you want to make sure you have a pretty steady chair that doesn't have any wheels on it or anything like that. I just grabbed a chair from my kitchen table. And then also really important to have sneakers on or any sort of shoe that you'll be able to be safe in and not trip or anything like that, as well as making sure that you have water handy. Again, like I said, it's hot today, so I want you to stay hydrated throughout our workout. So anytime you need water, feel free to grab some, because I'm going to throughout our workout today. If you're just now joining us, let us know. Hello, I'm Shannon. We're going to do a workout today, so all you're going to need is, I got my sweet peas, 2 cans of sweet peas today, so grab those for your weights. And then I thought it'd be fun to do a little bit of exercises and movements with a roll of toilet paper. I thought this would be funny and a good use of, if you have an extra set. If you don't have any toilet paper handy, feel free to grab a dish towel. You could even use your weights that you have, or nothing at all. But again, looks like we're ready to get started. So we're going to start out. I want you to take some time and just start marching. This is going to be our warm-up. So what I want you to do is just march in place. We're going to try to get our heart rate up, so that way we can get ready for when we're working with our weights today. This is a great way to kind of mix it up in the afternoon, especially if you've just been relaxing most of the day. This is a good opportunity for you to get up moving with me. So feel free to join me or watch this later and try it yourself on your own. All right, so we're marching in place, allowing us to warm up a little bit, our muscles to warm up. We never want to start doing any sort of weight exercise or anything without warming up. We want to make sure we're not, causing any injuries or anything like that. So, all right, so what I want you to do, continue to walk in place. But I want you to do some shoulder rolls. Get those shoulders nice and relaxed. We always want to make sure we're breathing. Try not to hold your breath. Sometimes when we're focusing on our exercises, we tend to hold our breath. So I want you to make sure that you're taking deep breaths and making sure you're not holding your breath. So I'm just doing some shoulder rolls forward and backwards. All right. So what we're going to do is continue to march in place. What we're going to do next is we're going to do some step outs. So we're going to take our right foot out, left foot out. Just bring it back to the center, almost like we're dancing a little bit. Right and left. All right, here we go. Right, left. There you go. This is making me smile a little bit, so I hope it does for you too. I got my favorite song playing in my head. You got it, right and left. Here we go, right and left. You can put in your arms too if you want to add a little bit more motion to it. This is really up to you. All the workouts and exercises we're going to do are going to be modifiable. But you're in charge of this workout, so make sure you're doing something that's comfortable to you, not causing any injuries or discomfort, and go at your own pace. Remember, this is your workout, and you're in charge. If you want to follow along, I'm excited you're here with me. If you're joining us just now, let me know if you're here, who you are. I'd love to say hello. This is going to be posted too after we finish up today, so you can view this video at any time. All right, we're gonna come back to our regular march, and we are gonna do a side-to-side reach. So we're gonna be incorporating our arms a little bit more here. All right, so we're gonna do reach to the side. All right, yep, step and reach. Step, reach, step, reach. Great job. Really get the arms moving up. If you can only reach up just a little bit, that's okay. Do whatever's comfortable to you. Again, you can kind of make this a dance move if you wanted to. We're just going side to side, side to side. Reaching up. Making sure we're breathing. How's everybody feeling? I'm starting to get warmed up. Just a few more seconds. And then we're going to move on to our march. Right back to the beginning where we started. Great job, everybody. All right, we're going to do some toe taps. So we're going to slow it down a little bit. We're going to tap to the front, come back to the center. Opposite leg, back to the center. So you can pick up the pace a little bit. I'm just tapping the tip of my toe to the floor. Going out to the front. If you want to, you can do your heel too. Heel, heel, back to the center. I'm adding a little bit more arms, but what we're going to do is to challenge you, we're going to punch the air. We're punch. We're going to punch forward. If you want to do it with opposite arm, opposite leg, you can. Whatever works for you. This is challenging our coordination a little bit. How's everybody feeling? If you're just joining me, say hello. I'd love to say hello. We're doing a midday exercise, senior fitness for the HealthTeam Advantage. We're doing our warm-up. We got a couple more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come back to our march. We're going to ease up our march a little bit. And then we're going to take a seat in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. So we're going to take a seat. If you got your chair handy, just take a seat. You should be nice and warmed up. I feel really good. What we're going to do is just do a little bit of stretching before we get started today. So what I want you to do is make sure you always have a good posture. You're sitting up straight, almost like a string is pulling you from the top of your head to the ceiling. I want you to lift up one of your legs, place your hands underneath. We're going to do some ankle rolls, just to help with our flexibility in our ankles. I want you to go clockwise, and then I want you to switch the opposite direction, counterclockwise. You can do these flexibility and stretches really anywhere. So if you're watching your favorite show or hanging out, take some time to do this. It can really benefit you. We're going to switch to the other side. Again, we're going to go in one direction. You notice how I'm still breathing. If you notice your heart rate's getting up too high, feel free to take a break at any time. Remember, you're in charge of this exercise and workout, so we want you to do what's going to work the best for you. All right, so we're going to lower our foot down. We're doing a couple other stretches here. I want you to put out your right foot, heel to the floor. I just want you to bend forward slightly. You should feel this stretch here in the back of your leg. This is going to help stretch out and keep us flexible in that area. Hold it for a few seconds. Then we're going to gently come up. Stick out the other leg. Same thing, coming forward. Feeling that stretch right here in the back of our leg. And come up. What I want you to do next is we're going to sort of just stretch out our back and our lower back. I want you to come to the side. I'm taking my hand, the opposite arm, just gently twisting. And then I want you to switch to the center and switch to the opposite side. Feeling that twist in your back, maybe in your shoulders too. And then coming back up to the center. What I want you to do is just come forward, really rounding out that back and bringing your arms back. So opening up that chest. We're gonna do this a couple times. There you go. A couple more. And we are all done with our warm-up. So I hope everybody's feeling good, nice and warm. I'm gonna grab some water so I can stay hydrated throughout my workout today. All right, so our first exercise, we're gonna work on our shoulders. So what I want you to do is grab your weights. We're gonna stand up for this one, but you can certainly stay seated if you'd like. Whatever works best for you. And so if you want to use the weights, you can. If not, you can do it without the weights. Whatever is going to work the best. And so we're going to start out with some front raises. So what I want you to do is just bring it straight up, lower it back down. As simple as that. All right, here we go. All the way up. And slow and controlled. Making sure we're breathing. All right, so what we're going to do is pick up the pace just a little bit. So keep in mind, try not to keep, if this is too painful, you might want to maybe put the weights down if you're using those. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So we're going to incorporate same thing with same movement, shoulders, but to the side. So what I want you to do is bring your arms out and lower them back down. Up and lower them back down. If you want more of a modified, you can bend your elbows at more of a 90-degree angle, just like this. If you feel like you want more of a challenge, you can straighten out your arms a little bit more, which causes a little bit more resistance. I'm going to stick it here. So here we go. We want to make sure we're staying in line with our shoulders. So you should be feeling this in the tops of those shoulders. Great job. If you're just joining me, welcome. We're doing senior fitness today. We're doing some shoulder exercises with our cans as our weights. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate that first exercise, which was our front raise, and then we're going to do our side. But we're going to do them simultaneously, so this is going to allow us to think a little bit more. So what I want you to do is you're going to bring one arm out, one arm over, and down. And then we're going to switch. And switch. Just like that. Yeah. You can also do this seated. If you feel like standing is a little bit too difficult, take a seat. All these exercises you can do seated or standing. Great job. Just a couple more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Just shake it out a little bit. You should feel those shoulders burning some. So what we're going to do next is go into some bicep curls. So we're going to have our palms facing out. We're going to curl all the way up and slowly lower back down. Great job. All of the exercises that I'm showing you today are great for just functional movement. We want to try to find, exercises that help with those daily movements that we do on a regular basis. So, putting things up in the cabinet, getting in and out of our cars, or up onto the curb, taking the steps, getting in and out of the bed, things like that. Just so we can continue to stay strong and healthy to be able to do those. All right, let's pump up the pace a little bit. There we go. Just a few more, and we're going to alternate. So what I want you to do is just alternate arms, just one at a time. There we go. How's everybody feeling? Great job. And then we're going to pulse. So what I want you to do is bring it up here. We're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Making sure we're breathing. A few more seconds. and relax. Great job. Again, you can shake out your arms a little bit. We're going to move on to our next exercise, which is the suitcase row. So what I want you to do is just slightly bend forward. We're going to lock in our elbows to the side. And what I want you to do is we're just going to pull those cans, our weights, whatever you're using, just right by our side. Just as if you were picking up a suitcase, right? And so these are called suitcase rows. So we're going to just make sure those elbows are staying nice and tight against our body. Our back and posture is really good. We want to make sure we're not hunched over or anything. So our chest is high, our shoulders are back, and we're squeezing at the top. Great job. What I want you to do is continue this movement, but we're going to do alternating arms. So I'm going to do right and left, right and left. Excellent job. Right and left. This exercise too, you can do it seated. So if you need to take a break, take a seat while doing these exercises, you can certainly do that as well. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job. So I'm going to put my cans down for a little bit. I'm going to grab some water. I encourage you guys to grab some water too. According to my watch, it is 90 degrees outside, so we need to stay hydrated. I'm going to bring my chair to the side so you can see our next exercise. This is going to be seated. So what I want you to do is just gently take a seat. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to come up to the edge of my chair here. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on our core and our abdominal muscles now. So what we're going to do first for our exercise is a seated crunch. So what we're going to do is place our feet, make sure they're securely on the floor. Try really hard not to let them come up. We want to make sure they're staying nice and snug on the floor. If you want to, you can place your arms across your chest just like this. What I want you to do is just slightly come back. You notice that I'm not hitting the chair like this, right? I'm coming up slightly. You can see there's a little bit of a gap, which is causing you to really engage these core muscles. So this is what I want you to be doing, right? Sitting up tall, slightly leaning back, coming right back up to the beginning position. Just like that. Great job. Whew, I can feel my core trying to hold me up. We're going to do this a few more times. Whew, you got it. There we go. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Great job. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me on this one. We're going to continue to stay seated. I'm going to grab one of my weights. If you want to just do this without a weight, that is perfectly fine. This is another abdominal core exercise. We're going to do what are called wood chops. And so what we're going to do is a side-to-side motion that is really going to engage those muscles. So what I want you to do, remember posture is tall, we want to make sure we're breathing. We're going to come up to one side and bring it back down to the other. Okay? All the way up, all the way back down. Really doing that twisting motion. Making sure that core is engaged, so try to squeeze those abdominal muscles. Making sure we're breathing all the way up and come back down. So you notice my feet are planted on the floor. I'm not lifting them up. And I'm staying engaged. Great job. All the way up and down. All right, here we go. 4. We're going to switch to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Let's do the opposite side. You ready? All right. All the way up and down. If you're just joining us, we're doing the Senior Fitness with HealthTeam Advantage Living Plus Wellness Program. I'm Shannon, and we're doing some wood chops right now. So So we want to make sure we're doing these nice and slow, controlled, all the way up and down. How's everybody feeling? Feeling good? All right. A couple more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. I'm going to place that back down. Whew, I'm getting a little sweaty here. So I'm going to take another sip of water. All right. Whew. So we're going to work on some of our lower body next. We're going to do some sit to stand. So I'm going to stay seated in my chair, but I'm going to stand up. So we're going to work on some of our squats and those sort of motions that we do day to day when we're getting up and off the couch or our chair or anything like that. So what I want to do, just feet planted to the floor, shoulder width apart. We're going to slowly stand up and lower back down. Making sure our chair is right there, so we have that to, make sure we're not losing any balance or anything like that. Whoop, great job. All the way down and up. Really engaging those muscles in our legs. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you don't have to sit all the way back down, but I'm going to, just so we can get the full motion. Couple more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to take another seat. And we're going to pump up the volume a little bit. So we're going to get back into our marching. What I want you to do is we're going to do some tiptoes. So coming forward just like we did at the beginning, but tapping our tiptoes to the front. Great job. You can move those arms too. Get a little bit of motion in there. Excellent. So what I want you to do is come back to the center. We're going to tap out. Just like that. We want to make sure we're getting some benefits from our cardiovascular movements, as well as our strength training. So these are great exercises for that. All right, couple more seconds. I want you to bring it back to the center. We're going to do some knee up. So I want you to hold your knee up, count to 3, 2, 1, lower back down. We're going to do the other side. 3, 2, 1, lower back down. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1, and down. Excellent job. 3, 2, 1, and down. Make sure we're having good posture, sitting up straight. 3, 2, 1, down. You got it. Couple more. Last one. And we're finished. Great job. More water. We're going to come to the side of our chair, slowly and surely. Take your time. What we're going to do is some tippy toes. We're going to balance on our tippy toes, help strengthen the balance and our calf muscles. So if you need to hold on to the chair, please do. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can hover over the chair. Just know that this is always right here with you, so that way you have something to hold on to in case you need it. So I want you to do is come up on those tippy toes, hold it, and lower back down. All the way up, and lower back down. Up, and down. You got it. And down. Up, and down. I'm going to let go of my chair, see how I do. Woo. All right, here we go. I'm going to hold on. A little wobbly there. All the way up, and down. You got it. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, you got it. And there we go. So maybe shake out those legs. Maybe take a deep breath. Let's do a big inhale. I want you to take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale. All right, how's everybody feeling so far? Feel good? We are going to move on to the fun part. So if you grab your toilet paper or your dish towel or whatever, I want you to grab that and we're going to take the seat. If you need to take a short little break, feel free to. I'm going to grab another sip of water and then we'll get started. All right, so we got our toilet paper workout. So what we're going to do is work on some coordination here, do something fun. So what I want you to do is take your toilet paper, we're going to tap it on both shoulders. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, you may have seen this. So I like it, it's a lot of fun. Gets you laughing, gets you smiling. Brightens up my day. So we're going to just tap, 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 shoulder to shoulder. Back and forth. All right, we're going to mix it up. We're going to do shoulder, shoulder, hip. Shoulder, shoulder, hip. Yes, there we go. I'm doing shoulder, shoulder to my right hip. All right, we're doing shoulder, shoulder, left hip. Let's do shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, right in a square. Oh, let's go back the other direction. And the other way. How about hip, hip? How about shoulder, hip? All the way up and down. Let's switch sides. Make sure we're breathing. All right, let's see if you can remember this sequence. Ready? Here we go. Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip. Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip. Did you remember? Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip. Great job. All right, let's see if you can remember this one. All right. Shoulder, shoulder, across, over, across. Shoulder, shoulder, across. Ah, okay. Let's see if you can do it. Great job. It can be tough, right? But it challenges our mind, and so I hope you had some fun with that. But we're going to keep going. So I want you to just hold it in one hand. We're going to take it out and up. Out and up. Great job. Out and up. We're going to add a little bit of a challenge. What I want you to do is take your other arm and punch it out into the air. There you go. Out, over. Whew. Oh, this is challenging. All right, we're going to continue to stay out and up. What I want you to do is switch arms. Here we go. Out and up. Out and up. Great job. A few more. Out and up. Here we go. Punch. We're going to add that punch. 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 Great job. All right, more of a challenge. We're going to do figure eight. So what I want you to do, bring it under one leg, opposite leg. Lifting up those knees. Making sure you're keeping that posture good, nice and tall and strong. Great job. Keep going. 4. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. The last one we're going to finish with is our twist. So when you place the toilet paper in between your hands, just like this, and we're going to twist side to side. Side to side. Making sure we're tall and nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're all finished with the toilet paper, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just adds a little bit of fun to it. So we are all finished. So what we're going to do is finish with just a couple more stretches. So we're going to do the stretch that we did, kind of cooling down everything. So what I want you to do is reach forward again and bring back, opening up that chest. Reaching forward again. Taking some deep breaths in through the nose. Really stretching out those muscles we worked today. What I want you to do is interlace your fingers up to the ceiling, come to one side, really feeling that stretch right through here. We did some work today with our shoulders and our abdominals and our legs, so it's really important to make sure we incorporate stretches after all of our workouts. We're going to come back up to the center, and we're going to go to the opposite side. Feeling that stretch right in the side. And back up to the center. Let's do some shoulder rolls, just to get those shoulders, maybe in tension. We might be holding in our shoulders, our necks right here. Shoulder rolls are good for that. All right. So then let's stretch out our hamstrings again for the last time. You all know the drill, so we're going to stick out one foot, heel to the floor, gently moving forward. Feeling that stretch right here in the back of our leg. Coming back up, switching to the opposite side. And last but not least, I want you to take your arms, give yourself a big old hug, thanking yourself that you did a wonderful workout today. Did some good for your body, got moving. I hope you had a great time and you had a lot of fun joining me today. We do senior fitness every Monday. Again, I'm Shannon. I hope you enjoyed this workout today. This will be posted, so feel free to check it out at any time and let us know what you think. And every Friday, we do Facebook Fridays. Usually it's a recipe or something fun. So be sure to check us out this Friday for our next one. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Stay cool, stay hydrated, drink your water, and I'll see you next time.